Hey guys, so a lot of you have been commenting about my sweater that I wear in pretty much every video that we're in. As I've talked about before, it's pretty much my only sweater, so that's why I'm always wearing it. But a lot of people ask about where I got it from and the story behind it and stuff, so today I'm gonna tell you the story behind my bear sweater. So I lived in Iowa for like the first 25 years of my life, and I decided Iowa was not for me, so I decided to move to Colorado, and I lived in Colorado Springs. And so I moved there, and I thought I had to get some new spiffy clothes for the Colorado Springs lifestyle compared to Iowa, since I was going to be snowboarding and going to Breckenridge and all that stuff. So, but I was big into thrift shops, and I wanted different clothing than everybody else had. So I spent a lot of time at the thrift stores looking for, I don't know, I guess kind of like the ugly sweater thing that they do in Christmas and stuff, except for I usually wore them all the time because, I don't know, I like looking a little different. So I went in one time and I found this one, and I purchased it, and I think I wore it maybe twice or something like that, and I didn't really like it that much, so I actually hid it in my closet, like kind of just threw it on the floor in the back corner and left it there, and probably wasn't going to wear it again for a long time or ever. And then I met Heather, and she came over a lot, and we started dating and things, and she needed a sweater one day, and she was like, well, do you have a sweater I can borrow? And I'm like, well, you can go in my closet and pick out whatever you want. And so she was in there, and I didn't really have tons to choose from, and she came out with this one, and I was like, I forgot I even had that one because it was buried in the corner. And so she wore it, and she loved it, and she told me that there was actually a bear on the front, which I actually had no idea. I just kind of thought it was a different sweater because it's actually like a different material. And it also actually says Alaska on it, which I didn't know either, so I just kind of purchased it because it looked different. But so I thought it was cool. She thought it was cool because she loves grizzly bears and stuff, and she loved thinking about traveling to Alaska. So she wore it a lot, and then she's like, oh, you should wear it. So I started wearing it more, and then the longer we dated, the more it grew on me. And then it turned out when we moved in together into Colorado Springs, we sold a lot of our clothes, and this one made the cut. So I still didn't wear it a ton then, but then once we moved to Idaho, we kind of gutted our closet again, and it still made the cut. So then once we moved up there, I pretty much just kind of started wearing it all the time. It was just a good all-around sweater. So then when we started living on the road, we sold pretty much all the rest of our clothes, and this is the only one that survived. So it's kind of symbolic because it was crazy that I bought it, and it had a grizzly bear on it, and it had Alaska on it, and that was our plan for our first trip, was to go, or our first place to go for life on the road was to go to Alaska, because we thought there was bears up there and it was going to be wilderness. So it made it all the way up to Alaska, and so that's kind of the story behind my sweater. So now that you see it all the time when I'm wearing it, that's pretty much why I wear it all the time, is because Heather liked it, and otherwise it kind of would have been sitting back down in my closet. But it's very memorable now, and it's going to be sad when it goes, but hopefully we can find another one to replace it at a thrift shop. So hope you guys liked the video. Talk to you soon. Bye.